Alright guys, welcome to the video today. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the new Taken King exotic, the Graviton Forfeit, and giving my full PvP and PvE review. So what the Graviton Forfeit does is it grants you Shade Step within the Night Stalker subclass tree, as well as giving you a split between intellect and strength. You also get more super energy from non-guardian kills and more grenade energy from orb pickups. So first of all, starting off talking about this exotic and what it does, it basically grants you Shade Step, obviously, like I said before. But the main thing that this allows you to do is because there's two very valuable perks and passive perks within that skill tree on that skill row. The first one would be Keen Scout. What that does is it makes my radar extremely small. It expands the range of my radar, and it also cuts it into a lot of very small slices. If you notice, when I look at people, there are actually going to be a crosshair that is placed on their body. What this allows me to do is keep track of them, especially when I'm sniping. So if I hit them with a body shot, or I look at them, I know when they're about to peek the corner, and I know their exact positioning on the map. What this allows me to do is make the right play and the right angle to push their body. And just overall, it's a fantastic perk for PvP. Not exactly, I guess you'd say, the most valuable for PvE, but definitely in PvP. I love having the Keen Scout perk. Personally, I believe having the combo between Shade Step and Keen Scout is one of the best combos you can make on Night Stalker. So as far as PvP goes, the Shade Step is one of the best abilities in the game. I've really enjoyed it. I'm not quite exactly sure how to use it for its full potential yet, because I just unlocked it, and after I have like 100,000 kills in PvP. So when you play it for that long and you never have an ability on any single subclass, getting a new ability is going to take some time just to know when to press the button and how to use it. So I don't really find myself trying to utilize it in a lot of situations where I probably could have utilized it, but there were definitely some situations where I got into a gunfight and I was kind of pinched in a situation, and because I play on a 3 sensitivity, I couldn't exactly turn around in time, but I clicked the crouch button twice and I aimed it backwards, and I was able to roll backwards into cover and able to stay safe and stay alive, and then I ended up going on a 15 kill streak. So just overall, it's just a really good evasive maneuver. If you do use shotguns, Shade Step is also good for that. A lot of people that used to blink shotgun got kind of shut down after the latest update, but I was watching Pashi play. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a really good PvP player from the Xbox, and I was watching his live stream, and he was using Shade Step more offensively, where he'd roll at people with a shotgun, because I'm not quite sure the exact formality or like the exact perk of the Shade Step, but it seems like you can't take damage while you're in it. That may just be because you're extremely hard to hit, but overall, when I use Shade Step, I'm never getting shot and I'm never taking damage. So if you're ever weak, both in PvP and PvE, you're able to roll around and stay alive for a lot longer than you normally would. So this is definitely more of a sniper weapon defensively, but also if you do use a shotgun, you can use this offensively. And the main reason why I love this exotic so much is because I've really fallen in love with a previous perk that I discussed called Keen Scout. Keen Scout is probably one of the best perks in the game, at least in my opinion, especially for sniping. You know exactly when people are going to pop around the corner, and just overall it helps you out a lot with your map positioning and map awareness. So overall, the verdict on this exotic is it's definitely worth it for PvP, just so you can have that Keen Scout and Shade Step combo. For PvE, I don't think it's going to be the best option. Maybe there's some other stuff that you can pick up. The main reason why I don't think it's the best is because Keen Scout isn't as valuable in PvE. Otherwise, I would say definitely go ahead and use it in PvE as well. But Shade Step, however, is still going to be very valuable within PvE. So that's it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed my exotic review of the Graviton Forfeit. I've been loving playing with it so far. It's been a ton of fun. I'm just running around with a Mida and a Calcutta in skirmish. I hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.